Hello. Hello, it's me, it's Chris. Some of you may suggest wrongly that me not doing the adamantine seal right away because I have a spare settlement somehow is suggesting that I'm being a coward because P20 adamantine seal remains very hard and very scary. To which I say, you're not the one playing. So too bad. Going to the Scarlet Orchard. No debuff this game. It's just going to be a nice standard game. In fact, we get a buff, no less. Get one more order in our order pools. So I can be even more choosy than usual. That'll be fun. What do we got? Twice the amount of secondary resources when harvesting resource nodes. That's cool. Villagers in the mine are scared. Fair enough. Sacrifice, one fewer stacks at the hearth. People without housing become increasingly less resolved. So just get everyone housing. And devastation. Pay packs of building materials or 3 buildings become ruins. Could... nothing particularly rough. Certainly nothing that kills anybody. Slight issue with the whole building material thing, but as long as we've got housing, we're fine. Start with porridge. I did start with the herb garden recipe, so if I find a geyser, which... Oof, there's one all the way over there, huh? Boy. There might be one here. Very few, actually. Rain meal's usually good, but if I'm starting with foxes, I kind of feel like porridge might be the way to go, so we'll pick that up. Greenhouse is really strong. Kind of just end a sentence there. Even though I have a herb garden, it's still just really strong. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. These... starting buildings are bad. Yeah, none of these, like, make basic building materials. Absolutely none of them. That's not great. I guess we don't have to worry about housing right away, since I can't possibly get crystallized dew for the foxes anyway. So we'll just throw some shelters down, I guess. Alright, I do also have to remember in my very heart of hearts, I cannot do speedy real estate, because I only have 7 people. And without 8 people, you cannot finish speedy real estate. So unless I get an instant order that gives me more people, I'm not going to be able to do that one. So don't let me foolishly click that button thinking it's a freebie, because it ain't. Alright. 2 foxes on that, that'll be enough. Gotta have at least one person building the roads and the workstation and the shelters. That's the closest geyser, huh? I don't think... This one can't have a geyser. It's just too, it's too close. Huh. These ain't bad. Money's always nice. If you take exploration contract, the time to do it is, like, early. Do I care about getting a ton of reeds and clay? It certainly would be helpful. Never gonna deny that wouldn't be helpful. So would money, though. So how confident am I that I will never get bricklocked this game, is the question. We've got plenty of read zones. You know what? Bed and breakfast is fine. The direction of this game is going to hinge a lot on my first couple of orders. So, I'm very happy I have another order in the order pool. Maybe we can pick a really good one, and we'll save the game. It's not terrible. Big delivery to make building pack materials is tempting just for the +1 to plank production. It saves a lot of stuff. I want to cut through glades anyway. Scout pack is very good, and I get a bunch of starting building materials. It's a fine choice. Oh, they had to stretch the screen for this one. Metal Veins kind of happens all by itself. I would love to do Joyful Foxes, but without another race to improve their resolve and no way of getting them happy enough, I don't think it's possible. So I just can't. Upgrading a geyser pump is also very tempting. The 5 parts would be good, the 2 people would be good. Probably just Metal Veins though, it happens on its own. It's pretty easy. Ooh, hello. Impetuous Explorer, complete 3 glade events. Is that actually better than the other ones? I'm not sure it is. This doubles our copper ore production from trees, and this doubles our clay and stone production from gathering. Like, those are really strong for the entire game. +3 pickle jars is great. The weaver's great, don't get me wrong. I desperately need building materials, but like, is it that good? I'm not sure. I might actually lean in Lost in the Woods here, because the steel pickaxes and shovels, that makes a huge difference. TikTok would also be really good. I got copper from trees, so leaning into a metal industry is probably wise. Like, maybe if this is a better blueprint, maybe. 17 minutes though. I'm opening 5 things. The thing is, these are both very, very, very good. Lost in the Woods is a little tough because I don't guarantee I'll find a ruin anywhere. TikTok, I just do 2 dangerous glades, which is a given. Want to get into that one anyway for the geyser. Could be a geyser in any of these things. Tough choice. Very tough. I'm gonna click TikTok. It's very strong with copper vein trees. That should get me enough to like start a copper industry and pave my roads if I really cared to. And so that's the plan. Which means I want to lean on breaking open some dangerous glades. What is this? Just a little cache and a stormwater geyser. Huh. I didn't think that would be close enough, but I was wrong. Okay. guess I don't need to break into there. Good. There's no way that has a drizzle geyser in it. Gosh, what 5 glades am I going to break in? It's like, oops, all dangerous glades around the area. Which is like fine, I guess. Suppose this one was the one I'll break into almost certainly then. Yeah? Yeah, I guess so. Wonder if it's worth, like, breaking into there immediately. That'd be awfully risky. That'd be pretty super duper risky. Yeah, I think the plan is to just chop trees and prep to open this next year. And that's about it. I guess so. Just need the shelters to exist, more or less, and chop trees. And that's it, that's all we're gonna do. Not enough people to do anything fancy with, sadly. Turn on plank production, I guess. I am going to need planks at some point. Once the shelters get built... Yeah, probably once the shelters and the trading posts get built. Could also pull a woodcutter, which might be smart to get him working on planks. Yeah, alright. That makes sense to me. And conveniently, we'll get an impatience tick here and be 2 over the hostility limit. That's rude. That's rude, game. Our builder decided that they were going to go around there to deliver the rest of the logs. What a brilliant maneuver. I don't know. It's like these. I think your citizens just like pick a random like side on anything they do to do things with. I don't get it. How are we doing at hostility 1? Poorly. Oof. Alright. Then we have 2 builders. Maybe I should put someone in the workstation then. Make some more planks. Certainly not a bad idea. We'll need all of it. Love to make the tea house and start making porridge as soon as possible, but I need this geyser built, and I'll need something to turn into porridge, which is herbs usually. So I would love to find some fertile ground, but I don't know where that is. Hopefully, the next group of newcomers will be large and helpful. If I got a human, that'd be sweet. Then I could find some fertile ground, we could get that going basically immediately. Well, what do you know? Some humans. We'll take them. Fertile ground in there, huh? That's the closest. Just eyeballing it. Probably none in here, therefore... they're... almost certainly not. Anywhere else is fair game, though. Interesting. Okie dokie. Uh, definitely means I want the woodcutters up here, chug-a-lugging towards this area. Maybe a little bit more efficiently than that. Not a lot of building is left to do right now. We know we're not going to get lizards because this is going to be a harpy, human, and fox game. So I can guilt-free put down a trapper's camp and just have people start collecting from it. So I will. Can this be moved down here somewhere? Not really. I guess slapping him here is fine. I would love to put in another woodcutter, but... Oh wait, we can upgrade the hearth. Then we can put in another woodcutter. Never mind. Yes. Priority 1, that. Get some people woodcutting. Chop those trees. Shaboom. Shaboom. There we go. Just enough resolve to get through. Cool. This is not going to reach the end before the storm ends. So you guys come up and help. Want to pop in there as soon as possible. Close. Nice. We found clearance water, that's cool. And we found an ancient shrine. Uh-oh. That kills people. That kills people very quickly. Alright. Fair enough. Let's clear out space for a herb garden over here. Get this plowed. And I guess it's fine for them to both be up here working on this, yeah. I'm going to give it just a second for the trader to arrive, and then we will start stuff. Gosh, copper extractor is actually really strong on this map, especially. Minor problem is I need crystallized dew for the foxes. What'd you bring me, Sahilda? You did not bring me tools. Nor any building materials for me to make building material packs out of, so that is rough for me. Oof, okay. Oof. Okay. Advanced farming. Tempting. Sure. Into the unknown. Break into 2 glades, one after the other. I could go absolutely nutty with it. break into the other dangerous glade immediately. That'd be dumb. That would be dumb. But, on the other hand, I can handle it. So what if I did that? Alright, this just has to get looted. We have no way of getting tools or building materials in time, so that'll be that. Do I re-roll that? I might have to re-roll the cornerstone because copper extractor is good, but with foxes requiring... Oh, sheesh, another one? Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? Okay. Ah. Okay. Roots, mushrooms, bug, meat, eggs. You sell roots, you sell mushrooms, you sell eggs. This is an upsetting amount of early food I have to ditch. Very upsetting. On the other hand, we found a haunted market, so that's kind of nifty. What's that give us again? Generated through high resolve is 2% faster with the need for luxury fulfilled. So that's just foxes, but we have a ton of them, so cool. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm also going to have to encompass that in a hearth if I want to make any use of it whatsoever, and can I? Just barely. Gosh. My hearth will basically have to be there, or like here, otherwise it just does not fit. Okay. Guess that does that. You are carrying 12. So you're gonna need another 12 for that. Leaves me with 22. So theoretically, I only need to buy 2 eggs. Theoretically. Theoretically. Level 7 hostility. It's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? Anyway, neither of these are saying, you don't have the stuff for this. So we're pretty much good. I do definitely need to worry about food, but well, we've got plenty of eggs over here. I guess I didn't need to buy them, but you know, I forgot. Alright. Got some water. Automate that little thing. Wouldn't mind a clearance water too. If I could find some drizzle water, that'd be ideal, but storm water is definitely going to do. Just make porridge out of basically anything we've got. That'll be just how it is. This can also be moved, so we're going to. Shove it up here, just so it's out of the way. Now my choice is, what do I do with all the other stuff? Does plantation do anything for me? The only thing I could think of is that it would open up skewers. Mushroom, and we can always grow roots for skewers. Not very well, but we can. Probably don't need the plantation. What else could be good for? I guess pigment. That's kind of it. It feels unnecessary. Yeah. Biscuit recipes is kind of tempting, knowing I have humans and harpies. plantation does like fund a ranch very well too, because plant fiber can be turned into it, but we're gonna have a ton of reeds anyway. I gotta buy one of these things. Sean! Hello, Sean! Thank you very much for the raid. How you doing? How was your stream? I'm just here giving too much thought to which of these blueprints I want. They're both good. How's the battle against the storm started going? It just started. So this is a pretty good time to raid, really. Just starting on year 2, and we're basically just getting things going. I opened 2 dangerous glades immediately, and they were both ancient shrines. Would have loved to have excavated them, but if I don't get them done fast, they'll kill everyone in the settlement, so we're just trading food for it. And that's how it will be. Hi. I mean, this gets me, like... Yeah. This will get me a ton of berries, and the other one gets me sustainable berries. And also plant fiber. I can turn the plant fiber into ranch fodder, but I can also do that with the reeds. And we have a ton of reeds on the map already. It's like, do I really need the reeds? Do I have a need for reeds? A reed need? Reedle needles? Probably not. Take the herbalist camp then. We got harpies. It'll be good when they get on their dewberry bush. It'll be lovely. Boy. I guess I'm gonna re-roll this. I'm already gonna get double copper from the trees. I don't need the copper extractor. Protector trade would be okay, but I don't like it. That's it. Lost supplies. I mean, that'll give me a ton of food right now. And that's all it does. Which, I mean, is that worth it? That's questionable. That's really questionable. I think we'll be fine without it. Boy, these are bad. Calming waters, hostility reduction. Improvised tools might actually be pretty cool. But then again, we have a ton of metal. I don't know, man. I guess calming water is good enough to take. Turn in metal veins? Any reason not to? Not really. Granary's great. Monastery, there's an argument for, but definitely not over the granary. Granary is just terrific with our current setup. Pickle goods, 2-star fabric, packs of crops to have an order for. Very, very, very excellent. Oh, it didn't count this one. Oh, you piece. Alright. Guess we break into this then. See, I'd broken into this a second ago, and then I picked into the unknown because, like, oh, well, I'll break into this one and it'll basically be an automatic one, but nope. Turns out you have to have opened the glade during the into the unknown timer. Good to know, but also annoying. If there's an upside to the ancient shrine, their completion time is very short, so I'll get my workers back pretty quickly. Then we'll get a nice artifact bonus to resolve. Things will be happy schmappy. We'll love it. Food's a little bit of a worry, but probably it's fine. Herb garden will exist relatively soon, and then yeah, we'll grow our own food. Mostly herbs, just to turn into porridge. In fact, I might just force the harpies to eat porridge when they arrive. found some roots, some copper, more reeds. The reeds are nice, I guess. Bring in the new people. Oh, right. You care about resolve and have low resolve penalties. You'll last a minute, though. I'm sure it's fine. How bad could it possibly be? Stamping mill and apothecary are both very good. The availability of pottery's a little weak on this map because there's not much clay at all. Yeah, and I didn't take the Into the Wilds one, so I'm not getting double clay production from tertiary stuff, which could have sustained it. It makes copper bars very poorly. So, like, I can already make flour. Copper... This is terrible for copper bars, and the pottery is going to be very meh. I think it's apothecary, then. The ability to make incense will be helpful, and 2-star biscuits will also be very helpful. And I can basically start those, like, as soon as I get something to turn into flour. And then everybody will have a complex food need met, and that would be pretty sweet. Yeah. Makes sense to me. Let's get you in the tea house. I sure do wish I found some drizzle water, but I didn't at the end. Let's put down a harpy house as soon as possible. That won't solve our hostility issue, but what it will do is solve our future hostility issues. Oh my... Thank you, Driver Wiz, for the follow. Appreciate it a lot. I will never turn off the heart attack-inducing confetti. These will all be done very soon. There's gonna be a lot of stuff we'll need to drag out of these things, but he's okay. Here we go. Much better position now. Just like that. Everyone's happy. Could even put down a human house real quickly. I might get some, maybe some resolve XP out of them. Not quite. Maybe if we had a little less hostility. Maybe if we had a little less hostility, maybe, but, not quite. Not quite, not quite. If we got the human house, I could favor them. The harpies and the humans would give me some resolve, but... Oh, right, the dangerous clay thing. Yeah, let's turn that in. Instantly. Definitely. Need this area chopped out. I need to break into another glade soon-ish. Maybe that one would be helpful. I do want to, like, find one of the archaeological expeditions, and it's almost guaranteed to be in this one. It's a long way to chop trees just to get to that one, but it's probably worthwhile. I mean, it is almost certainly worthwhile doing that. Which one of you has less to carry? I guess you guys, since you're done. Never mind. Okay. Get you on woodcutting. Let's chop towards this area. It's a lot of work I am queuing up for them, but they'll deal. A person on plank production, we need it. I want the farm up. Well, yeah, the farm. It's a farm in many ways. Want that up as soon as possible. Gonna need some area around the warehouse cleared out so that I can put production buildings down. Definitely going to need a blight post. We also found a couple of ancient tablets, so putting down the archaeology office is a good idea. So I will. That got cleared out. Good. You guys collect eggs so we don't starve to death. Sounds like a good plan to me, sir. I love not starving to death. It's one of my favorite things to not do. Me too, man. Me too. We're so alike. We're not so different, you and I. Alright. Starting to get some porridge in. It's very good. Other harpies on the hearth. It's fine. I don't mind them being there. No, it's just good right now. Certainly love to make some biscuits at some point. But that would require me to get some drizzle water. And to start up a greenhouse, or at least, the very least, make some roots, which I guess I could get from here. This is the most piddling resource node I've seen in a long time, but it exists and we can get it, so. Maybe that's worth doing. Anyway. Throw the provisioner there. It's a good spot for it. Throw the apothecary back here. That way the apothecary can grab the flour from the provisioner. Also, don't make any fabric in here. I want it made in the granary no matter what. Still have to think about how we are going to get containers. We might sneak something out of water skins at some point. We do have a bunch of leather, but there's not much leather on the map in general. Like, basically none. Let me check here. Yeah, none of these nodes drop leather as a tertiary thing. So water skins are really kind of out, and so is pottery. I guess we need to find copper smelting really badly then. And we make barrels in the provisioner, and that's how we get pickled goods. I guess. Unless we, like, find a clay pit. And by which I mean the blueprint for one. That is, absent that, we're kind of stuck. Alright. Definitely want to be below 3, because I do not want to have 3 of my buildings blow up. That would be, non-ideal. So cut 2 woodcutters. I could put a, yeah, let's put a fox on the hearth, get myself 1 more woodcutter. Would I afford to? I would be exactly at 300, which is too high. That's frustrating, but oh well. Ooh, we also have some harpies homeless now that I brought them in, so that's gotta get fixed very quickly. Very, very quickly. With our nun fabric. To be fair though, the human house will fix the problem at least. So there's that. Where's the other human? The other human is here. Need the humans on the herb garden to make us some food. You being on the woodcutter camp is fine. I guess that's sort of it. I guess we just have to hope the harpies will be okay at level 2. Which they seem to be. That won't last because Storms is progressively worse as time goes on. But if the human house gets built, we'll be fine. So, we're probably fine. What me worry? Never. Low on food. Well, okay, that's more of a worry. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little worrisome. We still have plenty of herbs to turn into porridge, so maybe I'll get a harpy in here. They can eat porridge at the end of the day. They will eat food they don't like, rather than starve to death. Okay, every harpy's in a house. They will not dip below whatever this is, so that's good. We're almost at another impatience level. That's good. That will allow me to run another woodcutter. Which is everywhere. You lost access to your other account because your email is being a bud, so hello again. Oh, well that's annoying. Why is your email being such a butt? You should tell it to stop being a butt. Good to have you here. Artist formerly known as Driver Gone. What are you lacking? Cloth. Hey, the granary exists. Excellent. Let's start making cloth then.
Solida.
Relinquish your plant fibers. Gonna also need to start making purging fire. Because if we don't, we'll die. Going to need a harpy on that. What harpy can I spare, though? That's an excellent question. I can't spare them off of the tea house because we need food, or we die. Maybe when they're done with the porridge making. Because we are running out of stuff to make into porridge. That'll get solved in clearance, so I'm not too worried, but it's a concern. Never gonna say it's not a concern. Couple of caches. I don't want to spend tools to open up those caches because I've got the magic number of 16 right now, and that can solve a glade event. So I'd rather do that with them. It's very rare I get to run full woodcutters during the storm. But here we are. We also have 15 people in housing, so I should have upgraded the hearth a while ago. I think I'll do it now. Everyone's here, drizzle is starting. What do we got? These are bad. This isn't bad. Another stack of bed and breakfast, 20 money every time a trader arrives. That'd be pretty nice. Steel pickaxe is also extremely tempting, because that basically gets me all of the stone I'll ever need. Which is real good. Money's also good. This gets me like a ridiculous amount of stone. Did we find any stone though at all? Sort of. We found some sea marrow, which occasionally spits stone out, but that's it. Tough choice. They're both very takeable. Let's take the steel pickaxes. I've already got bed and breakfast. Do I really need to double up on it? Really, really need to? Fox villagers? Seems good. The parts will be lovely. Multiply is actually very good, though, is the thing. Because that doubles the gathering of grain nodes on the map, and there's a lot of grain nodes on the map. So that could fund, like, a ton of stuff. It's probably more food than puffed grain will ever hope to be. So we'll take that. Ale. I don't think we'll be doing much with ale this game. Trade goods is also questionable. Trade and industry is also questionable. Sure is. I could just sit on this one. Trade and industry is like fine. The wildfire essence are precious. Traders arriving faster is good. Builders carrying more makes everybody more efficient. I guess there's good stuff to say about it. Zorg! What do you got for me? You got a ranch blueprint, which would be awesome if I could afford it. I can't, though. Guess that's it. Sure does seem like it. Okay. Fair enough. Oh boy. Since I want the haunted marketplace, my next hearth is basically gonna have to be here. Which is very much out of the way. It's not my favorite locale. Still. That'll just necessitate chopping out a lot of this area of the forest. What's your problem? You have nothing to bake reeds out of, fabric out of. That sucks. Go build stuff. Make a harvester's camp so we can make reeds. Also need somebody making planks. Because we're gonna run out of those. Quite soon. This pause brought to you by Zorg leaving. Obsidian Sickles does make it so that I lose a lot less food on the fields to just time. But I can also just upgrade human houses, and that solves the problem too. So I don't need to spend my precious money on it. The ranch would be great, but like, boy, do I ever not see myself getting like 24 money at any point at all, ever. Because that's like all of my everythings. Yeah, I can't actually afford to do that. It's like kind of impossible. I think we say bye, Zorg. Thanks for nothing. Since we don't have any way of smelting copper, I think a good idea would be to pave a bunch of roads. Make the herb garden a lot more efficient to get to and from. Works for me. The makeshift post... I do need packs of building materials at some point. So I guess we'll make them here. Because it's the best we got. Oh yeah, I can put copper ore in that too. That's good. I might even do that. But in the meantime, my single builder is struggling a touch to keep up, which, fair. I did tell my one builder to build the entirety of the village, so I guess mayhap I should not feel like they're slacking. We should get newcomers in about at mid-clearance this year. It'll be very helpful. Yeah. Could probably pull somebody off of the trappers camp by now as well. We've got we'll have enough food to last us. Not that we'll have a lot, but we'll have some. So you go get some reeds because we need fabric. All of our super critical infrastructure is already built, so we're not too fussed over that. I would love some more humans. They would really hit the spot. And not in, like, boy, I would like to eat the humans way. We don't have carnivorous foxes here. They don't even eat meat. Well, I guess skewers can be meat, but you can have vegetarian skewers. Alright. Massive amount of blight has just dropped. Very scary. We should be okay though. We've got enough fuel for it, and as long as I remember to put people on the blight post before storm starts, it should be fine. We'll work on crop packs at some point. It's a little rough right now, because we don't have like a ton of spare food at all. What a great way to phrase that. We don't have a ton of spare food at all. I'm a goddamn wordsmith. This is probably getting to be enough space behind the hearth. What did we find? There it is. I knew it would be here somewhere. We found the archaeological dig. We could donate a bunch of eggs to it already. Kinda tempting. It is a lot of reputation if I can get this done. We do have eggs. We have eggs. I think I'm still denying people to eat eggs, actually. I am. That's questionable. Either way, this does not have to be broken into anymore. Grab those lovely building materials, lower impatience, and see what we get. Bakery's great, tool shop is great. Oh gosh. Me already having biscuits makes the bakery a lot less good. As I mentioned, pottery's not super viable this game. Tool shop will be amazing if I can get copper bar production. If I could get a furnace, I would be over the moon. So it might be worth taking the tool shop just out of, like, if we get a furnace, we'll be an amazing spot. Smeltery would be pretty good too. I probably shouldn't have been so picky that I rejected the stamping mill out of hand, given how useful it would be. But on the other hand, I did. What's your problem? We have nothing to turn into porridge. Alright, legit. Legit problem. Gets fixed pretty soon, but yeah. That is an indicator of rough times to come. That is for sure certain. That is for certain. I need you in the granary, making fabric. Because we need the fabric. Got to get these places built. At some point, we'll make the apothecary, and that'll be great. And maybe I'll even find a drizzle geyser at some point. That'll be even better. Yeah, you guys move over here. We need this area cleared. This area does not have to be cleared quite as critically. I do, however, want this area nice and clear so that I can put housing down. But other than that, I don't care. Storm's about to start. Let's put some people on the blight post, get them prepped for fighting the blight. And then pull enough woodcutters to get below level 3. Okay. Good enough. Got a lot of blight that'll need purging, that is for sure. Only have 2 builders, but honestly that's probably more than I'll really need. How are you doing here? We've made 4 fabric. That's not enough to build everything. We're also completely out of planks for most buildings. We're on a bad spot. Things will get built soonish. I don't think I have to panic about anything quite yet. In fact, I think we just cruised through this storm. The blight is already low enough that we do not have to worry about it. So pull people, put them on building, put you on plank production, that'd be a good idea. Harvest stuff, you can get some, look, 2 people on builders. That's good. I think I just fast forward through the storm. Hello, Sino. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Good to see you again. Harpy resolve is low. We're out of coats. That is why Harpy resolve is low. Can't do anything about that, is the thing. I guess I can favor them, which works. It'll upset the foxes, but that won't upset them so much that they'll start leaving immediately, so it's fine. It's probably perfectly fine. I do definitely have to solve that by year 4, though. Oh, the foxes are just upset. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Beltula.
Oh. Awkward.
Kaluara. Topoli.
Alright, that should keep him around for long enough. Cool. Glad we got that done. Blight Rot Pruner. Gain 5 egg when a Blight Rot cyst appears in your settlement. I hate that one. Family Gratitude's like okay. Gets me enough water skins to make pickled goods. Not like a lot of them, but enough to make the foxes happy. I mean, that can be a lot of food if you have a lot of rain pump going. Which I might. I do plan to pipe up the provisioner and the apothecary. Don't upset the foxes. I'll upset the foxes as much as I need to. Could see both of these being good. I'll take family gratitude though. What has Vlies brought me? Brought me a smokehouse. Kinda tempting, I guess? Maybe. What's our new order? Complete trade routes, do loyalty events, complete empathy decisions. None of these are particularly guaranteed to happen. I guess export is the one that's most guaranteed to happen. It also gives me a ton of parts, and export specialization is fine. I guess I click that one then. If it's gonna sit there and brazenly be my best option. Do I bother with the smokehouse? Like, what would we turn into jerky is the thing. We don't have any way of getting meat or bugs right now. Like, actually none. Because there aren't any, well, we get a little meat from, the eggs, which I guess there's something to be said for that. Could turn off meat and bug consumption and only make that turnable into jerky. Firekeeper techniques is also fine. I could also just open up a dangerous glade right here and see if I can buy a solution to it. Would certainly accelerate things. Might not be a terrible plan either, because I will want to open more at some point. Toughen. Could just pop into this one. It is awfully close. Sure. Why not? Apart from the large amount of danger. But other than the large amount of danger, why not? Alright, upgrade the hearth. Excellent. Fallen quite behind on porridge production, unfortunately. Hello. The Totem of Denial. I got some incense specifically for this. Excellent. Let's find 2 foxes not, like, doing anything omega important, which I guess is gonna be you. Yeah. That's not omega important. Perform the ritual. Get me more resolve. Also, we found an absolute truckload of reeds, which is nice. And some people who I wouldn't mind bringing in. But, definitely not needed right now. Pull back on plank production, I guess. Maybe just blight take the person off the blight post. We don't need it. Therefore, why bother? Anyway, I don't need anything from Bleast for the Glade, so I can pretty freely purchase whatever I want from them now. Which is gonna be, I guess, the smokehouse? Am I gonna go that route? It's not bad. And, like, see blueprint by blueprint is usually my MO in this game. So sure. I see blueprint, I buy blueprint. We're out of eggs. Oh no. Bleh. Guess that's that for that. Where's all my humans at? Right, you're in the granary, you're in the forager's camp. What do I do with you? I guess let you be a builder for a while? Just put a harpy on the herbalist camp, get a bunch of berries, and that would keep our food nice and healthy. That makes sense to me. Ooh, you know what I could also do with these eggs? I could spend them recklessly on the archaeological discovery. What if we did that? What if I absolutely recklessly spent my very, very precious food on victory points? What then? What happens then? Lisa's leaving. I think it's fine. She doesn't sell food anyway. Wouldn't mind buying some, like, building materials, granted. Though, not for that price. Yeah. That's what we call a bad price. We're capped on planks? Really? Really? That's a surprise. Now we're capped on planks and bricks. How'd this happen? That shouldn't have happened. And yet here I stand, with it brazenly happening in front of my face. Ridiculous. Anyway, a bunch of our stuff got delivered, so that's good. Buildings will be built soon. Hopefully the supplier will be included in them. Should turn off the ability to eat roots and mushrooms, because those will have to be turned into flour. No eating those raw, please. Okay. Archaeologist's office is done. I do like Ancient Strength in general. Carved in Stone is also very good, but the problem is I can never seem to get it to go off. Which makes it a lot harder to use. This is nice hostility reduction. Might end up doing that. But yeah, you basically make flour out of anything. And then somebody gets to make biscuits out of whatever we've got. I'll need at least 2 people doing that. Where are they going to come from? I don't know. I guess from the totem once that's done. Yeah, I guess so. What's your deal? You are 2 fabric short. Could you deliver those, please? That would be lovely. Hey, more people. Excellent. Yep. Looks good to me. Starting to run out of the old housing. Probably gonna need to put down another block soon. You can go in the provisioner and start making flour. You can get in the apothecary and start making biscuits. And what is our new thing? Hi. Well, if I could get both of these, that'd be awesome, but I can't. I have bad pottery production. If the clay pit gives me infinite clay, I can have a lot of pottery production. No, bad pottery production, but production nonetheless. Might be worth it. I do have clearance geysers. Just need to find some more fertile soil, which has been distressingly light this game. Pie would also be great, but again, I'm kind of holding out for a furnace till the end of the night. Yeah, hopefully we find a patch of fertile ground somewhere in another dangerous glade. And if we can get that, I can set up a clay pit and a couple of greenhouses, and that should basically solve all of our problems.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely. We'd love our problems to just all kind of be solved.
Ruszanie.
Tool shop, it's all ready to go. You're making flour, you're grabbing the flour. Good, good. Good, good, good. I'll just cap that at 60, it's fine. You're turning all of our herbs into porridge, that's good. I am definitely going to need to upgrade the human houses very soon. Because we're at the point where we kind of need it a lot. Are we starving? We are starving a little. Hmm. It's a little bit of an issue. We also have a housing shortage, which I have queued up a solution to that, but haven't gotten around to that yet because I have one builder. I do see some issues. Alright. Any meat we have will turn into jerky. Not that we have any. Nor is there any easy way to get them, but it's a future prospect. Hey, the totem finished. Excellent. Very excellent. What's your deal? You've made all the building material packs we need. Okay, good, I guess. We'll upgrade to triple ignition system, then you can build some more. Upgrade that to the human house. I'll need a pack of crop. It's a little dangerous using our food for this, but I think I can spare 2. Definitely dangerous. Okay, that's all of our roots. Plenty of grain up here, though, so that'll be good. Send these guys to the Citadel if I could have any food, but I don't. I have no food, none at all. Which is rough. The road's great, at least. We need to get below 3. There we go. Guess we'll be doing a lot of building and gathering. Is there anything I could set people up to do? Apart from this. Yes, I could get a stone cutting camp going, and that would be smart. Let's do that. 2 people can get on the herbalist camp. Okay. Good enough. Harpies will give me a minor worry, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah. We're fine. I just needed to pipe up the apothecary. Should also pipe up the provisioner. All right. What was the thing I wanted? Agriculture. Right. I need fertile ground for that, dang it. And I don't have any. Oop, that's done. Good. Oh. I'll go build then. Out of planks. Let's get some built then. We'll need it for the next human house. Look at them zooming down the road. Reinforced roads make them very fast. Zoom! I wish I could afford putting a woodcutter on the camps. Maybe I can in a second. Maybe. I can. I can afford a woodcutter. Cool. Guess I'll take it. And hopefully it can chop into there quickly. Harvester's camp. I do want this area cleared out because it's in the way of other buildings. Though the reeds up here will get me a lot more tertiary stuff. But it's fine. It's not a huge deal. Okay. Since you're done there, I assume the packs of crops have been made. Good. Make me some tool sheds. Nice little 10% bonus to gathering and harvesting. good. I should probably have somebody on the Stonecutters camp. Gonna have to rejigger a lot of things relatively soon, but I don't have to right now. Hey, you finished this part. Good. Good, good. We will need some incense for this, which we can do. Eventually. Gonna need more herb production, because we're spending all of it on food. Which, obviously necessary, but just make things a little tough. Actually have to be minorly careful about opening that glade. Alright. Fill the woodcutters back up. What do we get? Ooh. Ooh. Oh my. Some good stuff here. Fungal guide. That makes the greenhouses go crazy. I know year 5, and it's like, oh yeah, I'll just do some long-term plans on year 5. But it's fine. Builder's Tools gets me a lot of stuff I really would love. Pyromancer kind of does itself, though, and is also good for fuel mix. I would rather the rewards from Builder's Tools at the end of the day. I'm a little worried about fuel efficiency, but it's probably fine. What's the worst that could happen? Alright. Hey, it's the other archaeological discovery. Cool. Along with a couple of people and precious little food. Oh well. Really was hoping I would find more fertile ground than this. Kinda hinged a lot of my plans on that. You know what I could do to help me out, though? Altar to the sealed ones. Just a few prayers to blasphemous gods. That'll do it. That'll be no problem. Mold supply is kind of tempting. Can I get there? I do need to eventually start, like, trading stuff, because one of my orders demands it. Half of my reeds. Can't give you all my wood, though. That's a no. That's a no-go. Yeah. Oh, right. That thing. Well, we're obviously tearing it down. I've got spend 15 sea marrow to get sea marrow. Okay. Sounds good to me, dog. You can come out of the harvester's camp. I do want to swap somebody onto the hearth, actually. But all my harpies are in good spots. I guess you, then. That'll be fine.
Belle douleur là.
You guys get to tearing that down. Chop chop and all. This person is going to carry all 15 all by himself, which is awesome. You love to see it. This is my hearth locale, yeah? Yeah. Yep. Sure is. Hilda is leaving. I don't believe my situation has changed for the better in terms of buying stuff from her. Unfortunate. But I guess we just kind of suck it up. That'll be torn down before the storm hits, so I don't have to worry about too much about the massive amount of hostility this is generating. Because I have a lot of wildfires sitting around. And that makes a lot of hostility. You're not able to do anything, huh? Oh boy. Help build, I guess. You're out of things to turn into flour. Reasonable. Let's full up. Getting as much grain as we can. Man, I want to find a drizzle geyser real bad. Sure. Bring them in. Got some meat. We could turn some of it into jerky finally. Make a little bit of pottery. Turn the pottery into pickle goods. Definitely something there. You back on harvesting. What do I do with everyone else? I guess you can go to the herbalist camp, and then that leaves me with 2 builders, which is... I mean, it's not enough, but it's fine. Ooh, you know what I could do? I could put fabric into building material packs as well, and that would be great. I might get to the point where I need to start paying the devastation cost pretty soon. Which is not great, but also I can't prevent it, so. It sucks to me, basically. Still waiting on that incense. How's it going over here? Yes, we have no herbs to turn into incense. Good point. I mean, we're planting as fast as we can over here. More or less. Planting a little faster once we get packs of building materials made. Not a lot faster, but a little faster. You're lacking planks. Fair enough. We have someone working on that, slowly. Actually, we've got plenty just in storage. Eventually, that'll be fine. Well, we don't need the mid-range scanner. We could get a minus 40 hostility off of this, which is quite potent. Are you willing to spend some money for that? Maybe some tools? The money's a lot more fungible, as money tends to be. Let's turn in a bunch of sea marrow. Sure. Looks good to me. You're both out of everything, which is unfortunate, but we're harvesting from the farm now, so we'll be fine. We'll increase the harvest speed to make sure these guys get all of that harvested in time. How are we doing on Blight? We have enough fuel, so that's good. End of sentence. Everyone has a house that will not remain that way for much longer, but eventually it'll be there. Okay, we are waiting on herb harvest now. We continue to get plenty of grain from that, so I guess that's good. This will be done momentarily and we'll get all of this resolve cleared. Get a bunch more sea marrow, get some incense, and we'll use that incense and sea marrow basically immediately on the archaeological expedition. Make some progress in there. Get 10 more hostility reduction. How are we doing on calming water right now? Nothing. Boy, I thought I was using a ton of clearance water, and I'm like, man, we must be losing so much hostility from calming water. We haven't. Like, I know I could be going a lot harder on using water, but man, you gotta use a lot of it. Like, a lot of it. What's in here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Where's the fertile ground? Game, I implore you. Give me a furnace and fertile ground and I'll call it even. And I won't accuse you of absolutely screwing me over. Even though you kind of are right now. Just like so much. I need crop packs for that, which I don't have. Oh boy. It's very unfortunate we're not going to get all of this harvested in time. Oh well. Uh-oh. I can't get below 3 very easily, can I? No, I can't. Guess I should have expected that. Ooh, right, and blight. Don't die to blight. Didn't I pick up some metal somewhere? I did. get builder's tools, like, done? Just, like, use all of it.
I don't get it.
Just use all of it on tools and call it a day. Sounds fine to me. Oh, we did find some eggs. I guess that counts as something we could use. Somewhat upsettingly, it sure does feel like I'm going to have to cut into this forbidden glade. That's gonna be spooky. It's gonna be very spook. Go one away from the glade, so we are prepared to pop into it. Hopefully we find some fertile ground in there. Either way, it makes space for the hearth. What's your deal? No bricks. No planks. Okay. Well, we're working on them. How are we doing over here? Fine, I guess. You are at the limit of biscuits. Whoa. And incense. Huh. Go help build, I guess. In fact, you could help make forage. Then again, we're kind of like out of stuff to make forage out of. Awkward. But we'll get some grain from over here soonish. You start excavating this. Now that we've got some incense. Looks good to me, dog. Spooky storm. Alright, how are we doing here? Plenty of blight, plenty of purging fire for the cysts. Good. We are capped on biscuits. Don't really need you to go crazy on that. I do need to, like, start making trade routes, but I need, like, anything to put into boxes. And I don't want to give up our very precious food for that yet. Because right now, it feels like I don't want to do that. Feels like that'd be a bad thing. Well, that's a way to solve the food problem. Just make it a lot worse immediately. I guess I'll do it. Oh man, that'd be really nice, huh? Brickyard would be great. Oh, I want the brickyard really badly. I don't think there's a way I'm getting it though. That just looks impossible. Crud. Hello friends, did you bring food? What do you mean, why am I asking that? Stop asking dumb questions and get in here. And here's a dumb idea to go along with the dumb question. What do we get? The Dark Gate. I certainly have the Wildfire Essence for this. This is very terrifying. I would rather not do a horrible sacrifice of a villager also. Generally, I'm not a big fan of horrible sacrifices in general. Yeah, that'll do it with the minus 10 resolve and the massive amount of hostility from it. Okay. Yuki. Well, that works. Just, you know, everyone's terrified. No big deal. We found a better place to make building material packs in the form of the Tinkerer over here, so how about you go over and fix that? We don't have anywhere close to the amount of building materials we need for it. We'll get around to it. It's fine. Oh boy, harpies are still upset, huh? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. How do we have so little fabric? Oh boy. Sell a ton of reeds. Ancient tablet selling would be a bit of a death sentence. Like, there's no way. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff that is very hard to afford. This can't possibly be worth it. All this for the brickyard. It does let me build fox houses and much better bricks. Ugh. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Let the record show that was painful. It's painful and my soul aches for how much we spent doing that. Boy, oh boy, Harpies, you're sure upset about this whole tampering with otherworldly dark forces thing we're doing, huh? Didn't know I was sitting here with a bunch of pansies. Oh boy. You have used all of our copper. Great. No, you haven't. We're just out of planks. That's hilarious. How do I keep you from leaving? I could burn sea marrow. In fact, I might have to. Just to get this, like, done faster. Because I don't think I can sustain what we're doing right now. Harpies are absolutely freaking the F out. Oh, and there's nowhere to put them. I guess I could pipe up the tool shop really quickly. Put a harpy in there. Just use the last of my pipes, which sucks. Though we do have metal production now. Of a sort. This is my upset sound. Also, it's year 6, so we're gonna have an upsettingly large amount of blight from all this. Oh boy. That's all really bad. How much is that? 13 cysts, and it's gonna only get worse from there. Boy, that can't finish fast enough. Oh, you're out of wood. That's a shock. Down here, please. Okay, I can spare sacrificing wood now, which is good because I'm going to need a lot of it. Still have no planks, still have no bricks. How's that one going? Certainly a lot faster since I sacked the sea marrow, that's for sure. Alright. Just 24 seconds of massive hostility and massive upsetness. We're fine. We live through these. Okay. That's all done. Thank the stars above. Still waiting on crop packs. Have you made any of those yet? You have, just haven't delivered them. Fair. Deliver all of that stuff then, please. So we've doubled our food production from this herb garden, so we're in a better spot. Which is good. Out of reeds, eh? Now time to collect the biggins. Beautiful. We might live through this yet. Ah, and the archaeological construction is nigh on finished. Do I spend tools on this? Ugh. I was sort of saving them up for builder's tools, but that'll get me a reputation point, and this will get me 2, and a huge bonus. So, I think I know what's the better play there. In fact, it's like very, very good. I think I'm going to like have everybody work on it. Because that'd be really, really good. If we could get that done quickly, it would be exceptional. No meat whatsoever, huh? Unfortunate for us. How are we doing on here? Still no planks and no bricks. Unsurprising. Gotta get you in here. I would definitely spend on an automaton if I had the spare. Building materials, but I don't. Yeah? It exists! Make bricks, pottery, and crystallized dew out of whatever. Forger's camp has run out of wheat. That's fine, there's more over here. It's a bit of a walk, but, you know, it's healthy for you. Stop complaining. Guess that's good. I should check in here just for fertile ground on the off chance. But we'll get that done later. What was this take again? Right, it takes food, the thing I don't have. Right. Ooh. Clothier's great. So's the kiln. These are both great. I want them both. I guess I take the clothier though. 'Cause that'll keep the harpies a little happier, and that's been the big struggle of this particular game. Speaking of struggle, Isabel, relieve me of my struggles, please. This is minus 70 hostility. That helps. And that's an absurd amount of global resolve. Like, it's absolutely absurd. Yeah. I don't have enough reputation for all of it. That's a surprise.
Luciali.
Get below 3 again. Get some people on gathering camps. Work in the workstation, that's fine. Everyone else build, I guess? I guess. Right, let's fill out the blight posts so we don't die. That'd be good. Glad I remembered to do that at some point. Thank God for the triple ignition system. It saves you so much time. I mean, it more or less halves the time it takes to burn blight rot cysts, and if that doesn't convince you it's amazing, I don't know what will. I do need to make some packs of provisions at some point. I guess I can allow you to make them out of this stuff. Yes, burn the blight. Burn it to the ground. Or the bud? Something. Point is, burn it. Did I ever mention that I'm continuously tickled by the fact that we have fire hydrants in this game? That they're hydrants, but they have flamethrower fuel. They're fire hydrants. That will never stop tickling me. More people, huh? It's not a great idea to bring you in during the storm, gotta say. So we're just gonna hold off a little bit. It's another impatience tick. I guess I could bring them in now. Can I? It's how much per villager? 6. I have 30 to spare. So I could bring in 5. Just barely makes that. Yep. Okay. Fair enough. We have no fuel. I guess you're allowed to burn sea marrow if you really must. Oh wait, How did we drop that many? Oh, right. We got the thingies. We got the bonus from this. 1 ancient tablet for every 2 discovered glades. We just got 5 ancient tablets dumped on us, and that reduced hostility by 50, which is sweet. Very briefly took us over the limit, but then it immediately took us under the limit. And now every glade we get reduces hostility. In fact, small glades just reduce hostility by 1. Not a lot, but it's enough. Ooh, this also is a massive, massive reduction in hostility. Do I want to take that over way, way better back to nature? Yeah. Oh man. That's a lot of hostility gone. Holy butts. I can fill out the woodcutters and we're fine. Food will be an issue. Let's not get it twisted. I am a little scared of that. But other than that, we're great. Other than that, we got no problem whatsoever. That seems real good. Can finally get these massive piles of eggs. Start excavating that if I wanted to. Then I might actually want to. Why not? Oh dear. Wait, where are you going to go? I've already cleared out all of the adjacent dangerous glades, tiny treasure stag. Oh. Oh, that's rude. Come on, wasn't this dangerous one closer? Why you gotta jump all the way over to a forbidden one on the other side of the world, huh? Why you gotta do that? Some stags. They're just bad. Speaking of bad, can't help but notice I still haven't found a single drizzle geyser. I guess I could make rain collectors, but I hate them. That covers everything, yeah. Put that there, I'll put a warehouse over here too. So that gets chopped out, yeah. Okay, good. Really riding the lightning on hostility a bit, but what else is new? Are you going to end before this activates? You are. Good. Good, good. I wasn't worried. You were worried. Planks. Boy, that sure seems nice, huh? I wish it was a furnace, but I will take finally having good plank production. We take those for sure. That's our top priority build. In fact, we have enough planks for it, so get out of there. Get out of there. Everything's made better elsewhere. Just tear it down. I don't want to see it again. Ooh, hi. This is a lot better when we're gathering herbs. Not as good when we're farming them, but it's still good. Don't get it twisted. It's still quite strong. Okay. I need to break into this really quickly. I should drag these guys over, but I need this chopped down. Also, Rebellious Spirit is giving us 6 global resolve, which is absurd. Isabel really does help everything. One charge on this tree. Come on now. Chop it down. Thank you. Oop, nope, nope, nope. I don't even know how I hit that hotkey. Okay, that's a mild priority for sure. What's your problem? No fabric. Fair. I mean, we've got people working on it, that's for sure. You know, chill. We'll get it. Available trade routes. Sure. Set somebody to go in the Tinkerer as well. We'll rebuild it eventually, I'm sure. We're not getting in there, are we? That's unfortunate. Buy that. Tempted to buy 30 of a random luxury resource just so we have it, but oh well. Oh well. Hey, herb garden's done here. We can get a bit of a harvest out of that one, I would say, if we hurry. Broken into this glade yet? You don't have enough sea mare for me to fast forward yet another thing. Well, we kind of do, but I don't want to have to use it. Woodcutters. Those are not the ones I told you to get. Thank you. Sort of. Alright, we can go back down here, start chopping out this area again. If there's a spot for any of the woodcutters to exist in, I guess there's fine. You also can go elsewhere. There's fine. Yes. Let's get harpies in here making planks. That will be excellent. Super, absolutely excellent. Could make water skins in here if we really wanted to, but we can't, so that's that. You have no fuel for the blight post. That's scary. That means we're very, very low on fuel. Or wood. Which in turn means we're low on fuel. That's something I'm gonna have to solve soon. Alright, you and the supplier then. And what do we find? We found a giant lighthouse. We could burn it down. Could get a little infamy and make a lighthouse. It does provide 5 sea marrow per minute, so that's kind of awesome. But I could also just burn it down. It doesn't get me any reputation, which annoys me. But this gets me anti-reputation. It gets me an impatience point. For some reason, the Queen doesn't like me erecting edifices to the fishermen and their blasphemous god. For some reason. You're idle anyway. May as well pull you out of there. Same thing with you. You know what? Cleanse it. I'm feeling spiced enough. And what does our lovely golden treasure stag give us? It'll give me money and a global resolve. Nice. Also, we found all the archaeological digs. That's kind of cool. Cook hut and druid's hut. Please give me the furnace. If you squint, the brick oven is good. So I'll just squint a little and pick it up. Ran out of grain there. We have some roots over here, though. That should keep us well stocked for a while. Tarola. Really? Are we struggling that much to keep up with pickled good production that we're all making it? I guess. I need fabric from here, man. Oh, I am gonna have to burn some sea marrow, aren't I? Otherwise, I'll be sitting at hostility 10 in the storm, which is bad. That's a little high on hostility. Little bit of the old uber hostility there, what? Bit of the old certain death, hmm? Also, still no drizzle geyser, I want to point out. I do wish I could, like, make drizzle, like, geyser radar or something. High level of corruption. It's been worse. We have enough fuel for it. I'm not that worried. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. Oi, tinker done. Excellent. We need to make a ton of building materials, so you go do that. Should probably just tear this down. Everything is made better everywhere else, so. May as well. Sure. Let me make the box house. Chop the tree. Why aren't you chopping the tree? Chop the tree. Observe as the strange streamer loses his mind very slowly. No one's quite sure why he's absolutely losing it. Everyone, however, is sure that he is. He's making random gurgling noises. Obviously, that's strange. You could not call that strange. No one could not call that strange. It's a strange, strange lab. Oi. Clothier's done. Good. We will want a harpy or two on that for sure. I guess we can spare you from that. Do we really not have that many harpies? Oh yeah, get off the traverse camp. What are you doing out here? Make some coats. You make some coats. Beautiful. Alright. Guess we have to stop woodcutting again. Good. But we have no fuel, is the thing. How many of these do we have? We can just pay the toll. 7 packs of building materials. It's not like awful. Or we do that. That seems better. How are we doing on the blight posts? A lot of blight, but we can handle it. Yeah. Just work towards that, that's fine. It's more than fine, in fact. It's extra fine. You're gonna finish that soon. Do we have enough foxes? I don't know. Surely not. Make a bunch of pie here. Lovely. How much extra room do we have? We have 8 houses to spare, so we could bring these guys in. Cut another woodcutter, but worse things have happened. That area cut out now. It's all good. Start upgrading the hearth. There, it's where you need to be. How are we doing on plank production? Mostly just no wood. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe I need another woodcutter. It sure feels like I do. I have no parts though. It's because I haven't done like any orders. Yes, that would do it, wouldn't it? It certainly would, good sir. It certainly would. It's still full, yep. That's full up, that's full up. That's getting done. Let's speed it up a bit, I guess. It does directly lead to victory points. And I like winning. Ah, we can finally move the trappers' camp here. And collect all of the massive amount of eggs. Put some benches down or whatever. Looks good to me. Bonfire over here. Garden pathway. All looks good. Oh, we can afford another woodcutter. Cool. When did that happen? I guess the impatience point. Speaking of which... Ah, that finished. Yes, that's where the impatience point came from. That makes sense. Giant blasphemous lighthouse I converted to us. Good times. Good, amusing times. Explorer's Lodge or Forum? Should I, like, have neither? Guess the Forum's okay. Explorer's Lodge, like, gets me a global resolve, but I don't think any of this actually matters. I think we just win off of those boons we got from Isabel. Which is what tends to happen when you sacrifice Diazbel. It's like, oh hey, those are some really good boons that are practically game winning. And sometimes it's just like, oh, those suck. But then you're like, that was a huge disappointment. But it is what it is. Free skewers. Filling dish would be amazing if I had any drizzle water production, but I don't. So it's not. Hi. Egg delivery line? You don't say. That ain't bad, honestly. Also, we have a ton of water skins, which is kind of hilarious. Yeah, the family gratitude got me 240 water skins because we got a lot of resolve rep. That's... I knew that could happen, but I didn't expect it to happen. I'm amused. I'm downright tickled. Alright. Looking pretty good. Did you deliver those at some point? Turn in builder's tools. We're relatively close on trade and industry. Could sell some water skins. I think I could spare those. I mean, we're winning through resolve. We win on year 8, so that's nice. It's just a matter of how long it'll take. Can make the humans very upset and sell the ale off. My gambling's not that bad. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, there's some rocks in range of this, so they're traveling way far up here to also get some rocks. No, I'd rather you cleared this sea marrow out before you start collecting rocks. To be honest, builder's tool's done. Boom. Now we've got even faster planting and harvesting speed. And we make more biscuits. More biscuit for our buck. Look at that. Instead of 10, you make 12. Thanks to larger pans. How does that work? It does. What if it just does? I guess we don't need packs of building. I mean, we don't need them. But they definitely would be nice to have. Case in point, upgrading these houses. Yeah. Still basically have no wood, huh? And no parts to make any of those, huh? And it's probably fine. humans now have ale. If they don't instantly win me the game through rep, I'll be upset. Could very easily excavate this as well. Oh, yeah, that's done. Excellent. Plus 10 carrying capacity. Ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, our resolve. Yeah. Alright, year 8 is usually how this goes for me. Kind soul unity is just what I like to see. No one died. No one left. We did it. We're the best. We didn't kill anybody. Yay! Even though several events tempted me to. Wait, we got another... What? We could do another? What are these things? Become cursed. No. Use coal, gain villagers, pay stockpile. Ooh, yeah. Pay some food stockpile, gain some grains and packs of provisions. I love that. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. I don't want to do a Shattered Obelisk run. That sounds awful. That sounds hideously bad. Maybe I just do the seal and say I'm done with all this. I'm done with this nonsense. That would just be incredibly dumb if I did that. Just do a normal run right here. I don't know. There's a lot of options, but I think one's good. I think I'm good. I think I'm going to find someone to raid, because I am going to play this tomorrow, and it'll be fun. Let's find somebody who is doing something. Garnet's playing Hunt Showdown. She's usually ending around this time. I might want to find someone else. I don't know. You. This person's just starting Against the Storm. You know what? Why not? Random person. We'll go raid them. And in the meantime, I want to say thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much for also Dendrian for for the nice talkings. The niceties talky things. That thing. The thing I'm saying. Dendrian's a great streamer. You should go check him out. Yeah. I guess I'll do my outro, or what counts as my outro. What my counts tro. Thank you again. I appreciate you guys watching quite a bit. I'll be back tomorrow. And I hope you have a lovely day, evening, or whatever the heck it is for you. And take care. Peace.
Gonna build a bunch of roads over here because I want my people to be very productive in their work. Yo, Christy Gaming with the rate of 4. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone. I am the Bone King, part of the internet. I'm a guy who likes playing games, and I really like Against the Storm. Fair heads up that right now I'm like really busy in real life, so I don't have the most regular of streaming schedule, but I'm trying to do it once a week. Against the Storm is a great game. Yo, yes it is. I've only played about 30 hours, so I definitely know some stuff, but I don't know everything. So we hand that in, we get 3 more beavers. I'm gonna immediately swap the beavers into the woodcutting thing here. Choose a new building. So this is a shelter. My Chen viewers on the second is crazy. It's actually insane. So here we have a shelter. Can accommodate any villager. Obviously, guys, if you know our whole game is